Hello Nintendo fans, my name is Mario Master. How we doing today? Okay, so if you've watched, listened to, or whatever, if you have watched or listened to one of my more recent streams or videos that I've recorded on my YouTube, on my PlayStation for my YouTube channel, and you've probably noticed that the mic quality is significantly better. Well, maybe not significantly, but it is better. And that is because a while ago, I want to say about maybe 3-4 months ago, I bought the Skullcandy, the Skullcandy SLYR Pro Wireless Gaming Headset. Now, I have had a very good track record with Skullcandy. I've had their Cassites, their Hesh Evos, their Skullcandy Crushers, and now my more recent headset by them, the Crusher Evos, which I have been dailying recently, and I love them. They are a massive, massive upgrade from the Crushers. I've had the Crushers for a very long time. I want to say maybe about like 2 years. And I just got these not too long ago, and I've been dailying them, and they are amazing. So, when I bought these, I'll show you them in a little bit. When I bought the headset, I had very high hopes because I have been, I'm kind of a Skullcandy diehard. I don't buy everything Skullcandy, obviously I have my HyperX Clouds still going strong, or no, my HyperX Alpha X's still going strong years later. They're still probably some of the best, one of the best headsets I have ever bought for gaming. I use these constantly. They have great sound, everything like that. I've never, ever had a disconnection issue. Actually, that's not true. I did for like a little bit, and then they've never had an issue ever again. Watch as I say that, they're going to start having issues. Now, I like HyperX as well. I've had microphones made by them, as I'm sure you know. My old HyperX microphone, the Solo Cast, I have the Quadcast now. So I know, like, quality, right? So I bought these. These are the SLYRs. So I bought these thinking that they were going to be high quality. They were like $20 on Amazon. And, well, these are probably the worst things I've ever bought. They are so dog water. Now, let me explain. The sound is good. It has very good soundstage. The settings are good. The mic quality is great. Everything about the headset is fine. It's good. It's a good headset. It was a good deal. My problem lies in the connection issues and the problems I've had with this headset. Now, I'm going to put these down so I don't throw them at a wall. The connection issue has to be the biggest problem I have with these SLYRs, which, by the way, is probably like the dumbest name they could have given this headset. I don't know what Skullcandy DNR was thinking. It's a dog water name. I don't like it. The connection issue. Now, to be fair, this is hooked up to my PlayStation, but these recently and constantly will disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, all within like 5 different times within like a span of 3 seconds. I'm not joking. It's very annoying. Now, it's just a dongle. It's just like a little dongle that you can switch between PC and console. Now, to be fair, if I didn't need that dongle, I would probably just use Bluetooth. But PlayStation is weird about Bluetooth. Now, that is not Skullcandy's fault. That is Sony's fault for being weird about, Bluetooth headsets. That is not their fault. The thing is, it is Skullcandy's fault, evidently, that these will disconnect about 15 different times for no fucking reason whatsoever, just to piss me off. The other thing that this doesn't do, and I wish it did, is I wish it told you what the battery was at, like these do. These were like $160, and they have been perfect. I've only had slight connection issues with these. But, I expect quality for, high prices. HyperX makes really good, high quality stuff. I like HyperX. Sponsor me, please. But Skullcandy, you missed the mark with these so hard. And I'm so disappointed because I love your products. I do. I love your headsets. Like, I've been a Skullcandy guy for a very long time. Like I said, like, I mean, at the beginning of high school, I started getting into Skullcandy. I had their cassettes, which were like their shitty $20, version of wireless headset. I had two of those. I upgraded to the Hesh Evos. Those survived so long. I want to say like 3 years or so. And then I had to replaced those because the earmuff like blew up. Now, to be fair, that is not Skullcandy's fault. It's not. Because like these are my crushers. These are crushers. Like the actual earmuff, it blew up. Like the foam was gone out. Like I could not use it. So then I got these. These are really good. They don't swivel, which is my big thing about these. But, I mean, these are the crushers. These have survived a long time. They're a very good headset. And now I have the, Crusher Evos, which are just a improved version of those. And that's even better. And I love the Evos. It is a marked improvement, let me tell you. But these, I can't recommend these. I seriously can't. And I've been silent about this for so fucking long. And just now, I had to hard reset these. When have you ever had to hard reset a wireless headset? Like, so when it's on, you see that? Here, let me turn them on. Yeah, it has a voice. It doesn't tell you the percentage, which I wish it did. That turns green, right? We all see that. I'm going to turn it off. Now, these are sitting. I have a little headphone stand right on my desk, right? Here, let me show you. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. I have a headphone stand on my desk, right? It was sitting right here, across from my HyperXs, and that green light would not turn off. It was just on. And this was just now. Before I started recording. And it's been on for like the last couple days. And of course, I have, semi-fear of that light has been on since my viewfinder stream, which to be fair wasn't that long ago, but that was still like what? Hold on, let's find out, shall we? That was like 2 days ago that green light has been on. And the headset wasn't on. I turned it off. I always turn my headset off when I'm not using it, right? September 3rd. So that green light had been on for 2 straight days, and only now did I fix it. Like, what the fuck, Skullcandy? I mean, I know. $20, like, first world problems, I know I'm yapping, but, like, I expect more from Skullcandy. I really did. I mean, to be fair, I should have just went with my gut and sprung for the HyperX Cloud 3s, because my friend has them. He loves them. I know that HyperX is a very good brand And I didn't, and I don't know why I didn't. I should have just bought the HyperXs. And now I regret it. Because, I mean, these still work. These Steel Series, I've had this since I got my PlayStation 4 years ago. And these still work perfectly fucking fine. Old wired Steel Series. The only problem with those is that the mic quality isn't great. But they still work perfectly fine. And I've had those for years. Since my very first... Not even my very first. Since my very first... since I got my PlayStation 4. It's unexplainable. It is... What's the word? It's unacceptable. That's what it is. Like, hold on, let me even go more. Okay, so I've had that headset since at least 2022, and it still works. I've barely had these 4 months, maybe maximum. I don't even remember when I bought these. And they've barely lasted 4 months. Well, I mean, it's not like they don't still work, because they do. They do work. It's just they are not living up to expectations. So, if I were you, save your money and do not buy the SLYRs. Buy Cloud 3s. Buy Alpha X's. Buy HyperX headphones. Alright? I am not sponsored by HyperX in any way, shape, or form. I am not sponsored. Okay? I can say with full confidence, fuck HyperX. Right? Okay? I can say that. I can keep that in. Because I'm not sponsored by HyperX. But I love HyperX. I really do. They make really high quality stuff. They make high quality microphones, high quality keyboards, mice, microphones, all that fun stuff. If I could, I would have a full, I might as well just have a full HyperX setup with just a PC. I don't, but I would. You know, I would 100% replace this Razer right now for a HyperX mouse. 100%. So, yeah, that is my rant, I guess. I don't even know. I needed to get this off my chest because these headphones have been pissing me off and just making me really angry for a very, very long time. And I think it's fairly clear on why. I really hate the fact that I've had so many issues with this headset. Because Skullcandy, I had such high hopes and high expectations for these Skullcandy headphones, the gaming headset, and I should have just bought the Cloud 3s, and I didn't, and I fucking regret it. And now, until, well, like, to be fair, I could still go on Amazon right now and buy Cloud 3s. That is something I could do. But I don't want to because that's just going to be not a big waste of money, but that's going to be a waste of money that I really don't have at the moment in time in my life. Because the Cloud 3s are like $100. They're not cheap. But I mean, like, I guess maybe, who knows? It all depends. If I've been so tempted to throw those headphones across the room, snap them in half because of the disconnection issue. That is like the biggest thing. And just how much it's been pissing me off. Do not buy the Skullcandy gaming headsets. That is my end all be all. Do not buy them. At least the SLYRs. I don't know about the other ones. Like I said, I enjoy Skullcandy's normal headphones. They just so miss the mark. This is the owner's manual, by the way. They just so miss the mark with these. So, that's it. Thank you everybody so much for listening to me scream my head off for the last 15 fucking minutes. I just needed to get this off my chest. But that's it. Peace.